On this day, the 8th of June, 2024, according to the folk calendar, Carp Day is celebrated because, according to tradition, at this time there is usually very good carp fishing. Remember the disciple and follower of the Apostle Paul in Rus? They traditionally say that whoever catches Karpov today will be rich for the rest of their life. But beyond this sign, there are other customs and beliefs associated with the 8th of June that help increase money and gain wealth. For example, it is said that this day is lucky for fishing carp and this can bring good profits. Therefore, Carp Day on the 8th of June is associated not only with religious celebrations but also with beliefs and rituals associated with good luck and wealth. Today, in the world of mysterious mysteries of magic and strange predictions, everyone is looking for their own path to prosperity. Some are trying to catch, others trust in ancient conspiracies and rituals for happiness. But are there truly ways to become rich for the rest of your days? The hook, but also the fate of those who sincerely believe in miracles and magic. Such incredible ways, a special spell that, as they say, acts instantly and triples wealth. However, one must believe in such magical possibilities. Some argue that the secret to achieving what you want may lie in a blooming rose bush. They say, lying under it on a certain day, you can change your figure, gain or lose weight. But can these simple rituals really change our lives? Perhaps the answer to this question is hidden somewhere between reality and mysticism, between faith and doubt on this day when kilograms of extra bushes go away or, on the contrary, are added. It is important to breathe deeply while inhaling the scent of rosehip flowers. This ritual is accompanied by a special conspiracy for wealth. The number of coins and read the conspiracy stating that the more coins, the higher the profit. Imagine how the solstice spins in the sky, let luck return its rays to your home and your ruble multiplies and grows in the language of the lock. Amen, Amen, Amen. In ancient times, in a seaside settlement, enchanted coins were handed out near a temple or church to all passers-by and those in need. It was a rite imbued with faith in the help of higher powers, a teaching protected by traditions whose roots go back to deep centuries. Today, as in ancient times, fishermen pray to the saint and to the rich during fishing, and after a successful catch they always give some fish to the poor family, believing that the saint will see and hear their prayers. The traditions associated with faith and rituals have long become an integral part. It was part of the life of the local population. One of these customs was to invite the stove maker to the house on the 8th of June. There was a time when the stove was checked and, if necessary, fixed to work well. The masterful work of the stove was considered blessed. And for his work, he was always rewarded with a specially baked pie cut into 8 parts. One part of the pie was placed as a gift. This custom symbolized the wish for joy and abundance for all who participated in this ritual. During the cold season, it was especially important to please the brownie and provide him with a quality treat. The stove master played a crucial role in the repair process. Aside from baking, he was indispensable for his services. It was necessary to pay money fairly according to his skill, depending on how the stove heating would work. It often happened that the employer himself indicated the price of his services without family income. I should ask the master for more than they could give. On Carp Day, housewives carefully placed all the dishes under the rose bushes so the brownie would be happy and recognize their diligence in such care. At the stove, they hoped to appease the brownie and ensure his well-being. Before the 8th of June, the girls prepared an enchanting milk to gain weight and increase attractiveness. They took a pot of morning milk and brought it to the rosehip, leaving it there for a while. This ritual was considered a sign of transmitting kitchen utensils, and the healing power was the main property of the wild rose, its ability to relieve many ailments and protect against various diseases, including impurities presence. The initially blooming wild rose was fragrant and attractive, helped eliminate excessive thinness. However, when the milk stayed near the wild rose for some time, it acquired an unpleasant odor. So this ritual transmitted not only healing power but also disorder on the 8th of June and predictions associated with natural phenomena and animal behavior. For example, if there are many mosquitoes at night on this date, that was considered a sign of good long-term weather. They also said that if ducks frequently immerse themselves in water, expect rain soon. it was believed that a drink made of red fruits stuffed with wild rose would give strength and help enchant any man. Furthermore, the legend said that whoever catches carp on that day will be destined for wealth for the rest of their days. If the fish play and swim on the surface of the water, that is a harbinger of moist and muddy weather in the near future. Conspiracies and money rituals were considered especially effective on this day. The essence of dreams on June night. It was believed that the 8th could bring good luck and prosperity. All these beliefs and predictions permeated the daily life of the Novia people. Believing in the mysterious forces of nature and mysterious rituals in all cultures, there are beliefs and predictions associated with certain days and events. One of these beliefs is associated with the 8th of June, Carp Day. According to ancient customs, on this day, women were prohibited from going to the river or lake and soaking their feet in the water. It was also believed that mermaids could deceive a person and take them to their realm, transforming them into a servant who works all day long. During the day, dreams come true and some signs and predictions remind us to be cautious. According to tradition, for 7 years, the main signs associated with reservoirs and fish can come true. Interestingly, dreams on this day were also considered especially important and could predict the future on the important 8th of June. It is not recommended to eat a fish dish, as it may bring bad luck or even danger. The 8th of June is one of the best days to invite a stove maker to inspect and repair the stove. Around this time there is usually a very good catch of this fish. But despite it was believed that problems with the stove cannot be ignored. After the master finishes his work, he must sit at the table and be gifted with a pie, and to attract the brownie to your side, one of the pie slices should be baked today. Even if the parents are wrong, it is better not to argue with them. It is important to remember that today should start with a positive attitude and the desire to make the world around you at least a little better. You need to understand that it is important to spend this day in peace and harmony, not only with relatives but also with loved ones. Therefore, it is better to agree with them, trying not to get into disputes and misunderstandings. The 8th of June is the day when you can really devote yourself to plant care. For example, it is recommended to loosen the soil, thin out and free it from leaves and stems. It is also advisable to water the flowers so they do not dry out and wilt. We must not forget that the work done on this day will make our life happier, so it is important to be diligent and careful, tirelessly take care of the plants and their well-being. 8th of June, a special day when it is important to maintain cleanliness and order not only in your home but also in your clothes. This will help attract calm and tranquility on this day. It is not recommended to remember debts with an appointed time, as this may lead to conflicts and relationship breakdowns. If there are a lot of mosquitoes on this day, this may be an omen of a hot but rainy end of the month. A hot summer portends good luck for those born on this day and who love the old yellow carp and the hiroki. You definitely need to. It is prohibited to put things in order both in clothing and in the house so that peace and tranquility settle in your soul. Please organize the following text, correcting its punctuation and agreement and translating into British English. Please avoid deliberate fights with the debtor on this day, as this may lead to non-payment of debts and relationship breakdowns. Therefore, try to avoid these encounters. In ancient times, the 8th of June was considered the right time for rituals. It was believed that treating with spells relieves emotional wounds. For example, for this it was necessary to take one thing in the morning to the person you miss and ideally perform the ceremony if it was a linen shirt. It is believed that the slats will be sunny and clear if it is the linen shirt. Signs come out to bad weather, weighing the tide. This day is considered special. For good ceramic masters born on this day, under no circumstances should you cut your hair and nails today. This can bring problems, so leave it for another day. Today they celebrate the Day of the Angel for many people, including Alexander George, Ivan Marker. Elena and Ilona in ancient times believed in the magical power of simple actions. One of these actions was to stand beside the body clothes and say sacred words. According to legend, if on a certain day you put them next to the body clothes and say certain words, it will help to free the soul from melancholy. According to legend, you need to put water next to the underwear and say a prayer. It is important that the water is taken so that the heart does not calm down and so that the soul is free from melancholy after that. you should put the 2 shirts on your chest and walk with them before noon. At the end of this ritual, you need to wash the underwear and the melancholy will go away. Dear viewers, each of your likes is a confirmation that we are heading in the right direction. Your subscriptions are a motivation for us to continue creating new videos so that each new day is better than the previous one. God bless you and your loved ones. All the best to you.